Welcome to One Brothas Mind, and I am KD Smooth. Today we will question and challenge popular information and views from a B1 perspective, while we expose the real facts you need. We do this to strengthen your logical, critical, and discerning thinking skills. Because in today's world, hard choices are mandatory and they come with consequences. So you need all the information. And at One Brothas Mind, we do this from a B1 Yeshua the Christ follower's perspective. Now, if you're not ready, you better get ready with KD Smooth at One Brothas Mind. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's KD Smooth here with One Brothas Mind, coming back at you with another report. Family, this is an updated report or an update. I just came across this, family, and I wanted to share this with you. We're going to do this report, but before we get started, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to One Brothas Mind, and turn on all notifications so that you get all of the alerts when we go live, as well as when we upload new content. Now, tonight's report is going to be on this. Yeah, family. There's some new information that's coming out, and you need to know about it. And I'm not laughing because it's funny. Trust me. I got a short audio clip I want to share with you guys, and then after that audio clip, we'll come back and chop it up briefly about what's reported. Let's put it that way. This audio clip is from NPR News. So here we go, family. Here we go.
There's growing concern that the monkeypox outbreak in the U.S. is much larger than the official case count suggests. For example, in New York City, there are only around 24 known cases, but the health department there announced today that it's expanding its vaccination program. Overall in the U.S., there are only about 160 confirmed cases, but scientists say that number is misleading. Well, here to explain more about what's going on with monkeypox is NPR's Michaeline Ducliffe. Hey, Michaeline.
Hi, Elsa.
Okay, so what is the evidence that this outbreak is bigger than the confirmed case numbers?
Yeah, so for many of the confirmed cases, health officials don't know how the person caught monkeypox. They haven't traveled or come into contact with another infected person. So that means the virus is likely spreading cryptically in some cities and some states.
Well, why are there so many cases that could be getting missed? Like, hasn't the CDC been alerting the public and doctors about this for weeks now?
Yeah, we have on this show.
We have.
But to put it bluntly, the U.S. has pretty much dropped the ball on monkeypox testing. I was talking to Kaletso Makafani about this. He's an epidemiologist at Harvard University. He says the testing situation right now is abysmal. And he went on to tell me about a person he knows who started having symptoms of monkeypox last week.
He starts to experience swollen lymph nodes and rectal discomfort.
So the man goes to see a doctor and tells the doctor specifically, I think I have monkeypox. Please test me. But the doctor doesn't.
Pain worsens so bad that it interferes with his sleep. So this past Sunday, he goes to a big academic hospital, the emergency room in New York.
And again, the man tells doctors, please test me for monkeypox. At this point, the man has a lesion, which is another key sign. This time though, the doctors, including an infectious disease specialist, tell the man he might have colon cancer.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, Makafani says this person is a scientist and has, really access to the best doctors in the world and the best medical knowledge out there. And if he can't get a test, then really who can?
Yeah.
Eventually, this man does actually, though, reach out to an activist and a doctor working to increase testing access, and then he finally gets a monkeypox test after seeing more than 4 doctors.
Jeez, and the results of that test?
Yeah, he was positive. Makafani is working directly with federal health officials on this outbreak, and he actually launched his own study to try to figure out how common scenarios like this are in the U.S. right now.
So do researchers know what's keeping doctors from ordering tests?
So right now there seem to be two big problems. First, many doctors and nurses don't actually know what monkeypox looks like in the clinic. It's different than what it looks like in medical textbooks. And public health agencies haven't gotten that message across about what to be on the lookout for. Second, the current testing system that the CDC has set up makes it very difficult for doctors to order tests. I was talking to Jennifer Nuzzo about this. She's an epidemiologist at Brown University. She says providers have to go out of their way to order a test. The process is cumbersome and time-consuming, and sometimes they have to sit on the phone for hours.
We need to make it as easy as possible for clinicians to send specimens to the laboratories. Time is not on our side here. Every day delay, we are missing links in the transmission chain and allowing this outbreak to grow, possibly beyond control.
Which means monkeypox could become a permanent problem in the U.S.
So what is the CDC doing to fix these problems?
So it says it's working to ramp up testing at the main labs that health providers use, and they're aiming to make this testing easier sometime in July. But the agency declined to comment on anything beyond that.
That is NPR's Michaeline Duclev. Thank you so much, Michael.
Okay, family. Y'all heard it. Yeah. They got some problems going on that are making things difficult here with the monkeypox. Yeah. And be clear, family, I literally just maybe about a week ago did and go in the videos. That was just like a week ago. And, they were focusing, all the mainstream reports were focusing on trying to, keep saying this word, monkeypox is endemic in Africa, trying to infer that's where this monkeypox is coming from, or that it's coming from black people, right? All the mainstream reports kept saying that, even though in the next sentence, they would say the monkeypox outbreak is happening over in Europe. So, which is it? Is it outbreaking? Is it breaking out in Europe, or is it coming from people, infected after international travel or something of that nature? And where are they traveling to? Is it specifically Africa? They're not answering those questions. But here, again, family, this outbreak is happening in Europe. Now, that's number one. And we have now more cases here in the U.S. And as you've heard, family, they ain't even really testing for this stuff right now. They gotta get some tests together, get the testing process together. And it looks like they are attempting to follow the same jacked up, bubble-headed testing plan that they had with the other virus, the one we can't talk about here on YouTube, where the CDC is the only place you can get testing done through. That's the same thing they did before. How well did that work out? Yeah. Why is testing for all of these different things so hard to get? That's the real question. The other issue that I made sure that you guys, understand from the reports is that this monkeypox virus, it's mutating or has mutated. It's not showing up with the symptoms and signs like the monkeypox virus that's endemic over in Africa. It's showing up differently. and doing different things here in Europe and the US. It's mutated. Now, whether that means it's gotten stronger, more contagious, or whether it's gotten weaker, we'll only find out in time and after they test more. But they got to actually test and confirm the people that have it first. You got to do that first before you can even start to do lab tests to try to see what the current virus or version of it, the mutated form, is doing. You got to identify it first. Then the other issue, you hear it in this report, most of the people that are being confirmed with it, they have had no contact, to their knowledge, with any other person infected. They've had no international travel. So basically, they can't trace it. So it's people just showing up, however they showing up, whatever symptoms they have, and by act of God, they're actually getting tested for it and being confirmed, and then they go to, asking the people where they've been, who they've been around, and nobody else they know of have it. Right? Because it's contagious. It's coming from somebody, somewhere you've been, somebody you've been around. So that also means that whoever, the person that shows up infected and that gets confirmed testing for it, but they don't know who, or they haven't seen nobody else being sick with it, that also means that whoever they got it from, whoever they caught it from, is still out there. Just passing it out like Happy Meals to probably a whole bunch of more people. Right? So what I'm tripping on amongst the things I've already mentioned is the symptoms. I mean, the rash or a rash or outbreaks or things that looks like a rash, if it really looks like a rash, okay. But on a lot of people, it just looks like it's not a rash. It's like some sores or some bumps here or there. But as you heard in this report, it's showing up. It's not even looking like the pictures and images that the doctors have been trained with from previous monkeypox outbreaks. So it's not even looking like monkeypox. If there's something visibly showing sores or bumps, right, it doesn't even look like monkeypox, at least to most doctors. So they don't even know what they're doing. Where have we seen this pattern before, family? And then the other thing that I'm tripping off of is the other symptoms. According to the CDC, you potentially get fevers, your lymph nodes will swell, and then you end up with just flu symptoms: headache, fatigue, body aches and pains. Right? But peep this, family. I just did a report like 2 or 3 days ago. On everything, I just did a report 2 or 3 days ago that they just found in the UK, they just found the polio virus in the sewage systems in the UK. Guess what the primary symptoms are for people who have the polio virus? Flu-like symptoms. So you got two viruses that are jumping off right now especially over in Europe, right? We have them here. We have the monkeypox here. There's no reports currently of the polio virus being here in the U.S. Don't hold your breath. But for everybody that's affected with it, with either, the initial symptoms are all flu-like symptoms. Make sure you understand that, family. The only exceptions are with the monkeypox infection. You may develop a rash of some kind, or some bumps, or some sores of some kind somewhere on your body. Right? What really was jacked up was when they said that first patient said he had rectal pain. Wait, whoa, what? And it was so bad, he couldn't sleep. I'm going to say it again. One of his symptoms was rectal pain. Okay. Now, again, the two common denominators between both the monkeypox symptoms and the polio symptoms are flu-like symptoms. Right? So it might be a good idea, family. I'm no doctor, not giving medical advice, but you might want to avoid with a passion anybody, or put it this way, first off, everybody you talk to, everybody you physically start to try to, before you hug them and whatnot, be polite. Say, how you doing? How you been doing? You been doing all right? You ain't been sick or nothing? Ain't none of this stuff got you out here. Find out if they've been recently sick with flu-like symptoms. Okay? And if they're like, yeah, man, I just got better. I was sick last week. Or they just start backing up. Pull your mask out. And say, okay, all right, bro, I just got a call. I'm gonna call you in a minute. We're gonna catch you. Okay, and be gone. Bounce. Okay? Anyway. Now, the other exceptions between the monkeypox and polio viruses as far as symptoms, like I said, the rash that can last 2 to 4 weeks with monkeypox. And then for some people, a smaller percentage of people that get polio, they can come down with, I'm going to jack this up, y'all, paresthesia. Paresthesia. Okay? They're going to come down with that. Some people will come down with temporary paralysis, weaknesses in their arms, legs, or both. And then even some people with polio will come down with meningitis, an even smaller percentage of people. But this is all based on what has already occurred in history. Family. These are viruses. They mutate. When they mutate, there is a chance, or as they mutate, there's a chance that they will start to present differently or have slightly different or alternate effects. Okay? So, again, I just wanted to jot this real quick one. I literally just came across this information. I was like, my God. Hey, y'all, the pestilences. First off, let me say this. I'm not trying to scare you. I pray none of these things really, get bigger and infect more people. I don't want to deal with this. No, I don't want nothing to do with these. I don't want y'all to have nothing to do with these, okay? But family, we got to be aware of the stuff that's going on, because that's the same recipe that happened with the other one that we can't talk about here on YouTube. That we hear at One Brothas Mind, we call it the Predator. That's what it was, man. It was like you couldn't see it. You couldn't do nothing with it. It was taking people out. Hey, over 1 million people gone already and counting. So, family, I know you may not want to hear about it, but you got to be informed. You got to stay updated. And the sooner or earlier you have information, the better chances you have to prepare yourself and make adjustments. Hey. The same protocols for the Predator that we just seemingly kind of calmed down here recently. The washing of the hands, the sanitation stuff. Keep doing all of that stuff, y'all. Don't stop. And definitely keep your eyes on the monkeypox information that's coming out. This report is not good. Y'all heard it. Wow. So, again, all those safety precautions, the hands, you might even could reconsider wearing your mask now. But hey, I'm going to tell y'all this up front. I'm not saying that the monkeypox is about to go crazy. No. I'm not saying polio's about to go crazy or anything else. But while everything is calm, this is the time to prepare. If you are a person that decides, you know what, with this type of stuff going on, I want to wear, I would feel more safe if I'm wearing N95 masks. This is the best time to get you some now. While they're currently selling them. Stock up on some masks, get you some gloves, make sure you got your sanitation stuff that you use. All of that, get that stuff now, y'all. You know, why ain't nobody tripping? Don't wait. I told people the exact same thing for when the Predator came out. Before it got here and hit real hard, I told people, go get these things. Your hand sanitizer, your cleaning solutions, your N95 masks and all that. So y'all not walking around here, go get that stuff. Especially those masks, because you're not walking around here with these your little masks you done made at the house. No, don't do that. Now, I hope you don't ever have to use them ever again. But as I mentioned in my previous monkeypox report and my previous polio report and others, family, pestilences have been prophesied in Scripture. Okay? They've been prophesied in Scripture. They're here, and more of them are coming. So you need to prepare yourself in all ways. Prepare yourself physically. Prepare yourself in your terms of prevention and cleaning and sanitation and safety supplies. And family, don't forget to prepare yourself spiritually. Because as I told everybody, that Predator, the one we can't talk about here in these YouTube streets, that was just a test. That was training. That's all that was. Because the rest of them are coming. That's it, family. Just want to chop it up with you. Make sure you got this quick update. While the updates, some honest updates are available, because they gonna do what they did the first time. They gonna play out of the same playbook. They're going to start jacking up the information that's being released, controlling it, censoring it. They're going to do all that. If any of these or something else that ain't even been announced yet come out and blow up, they're going to use the same playbook. So your best mode of action as far as information is to be informed early. Okay? There you have it, family. Just a quick one. Again, make sure you please like, share, and subscribe. Share on all your social media. Make sure your friends and your family, make sure your peoples know. Hey, y'all. Y'all heard about this? You better start watching this. You better start paying attention. You don't want to get caught at the last minute and get blindsided again by anything that's coming up. Okay? Share. Help One Brothas Mind grow this channel, because we're here to provide you with the information and facts that you need, with a focus on trying to provide solutions. Okay? You can find reports and videos everywhere on social media about what's wrong, but there's not many of them that are actually providing you information in regards to what are some potential solution options. What do you have? How can you protect yourself? And we try to do that here at One Brothas Mind. So let me know what y'all think. Let's chop it up in the comments. If y'all hear some other information, or put it in the comments. What if y'all hearing about the monkeypox situation? Let us know, man. The more information we can get, and we always use discernment, but the more information we get, the better. Okay? And this concludes this broadcast for One Brothas Mind. We thank you for joining us. And as a part of the new Black media, B1 choices are mandatory, and being on code is required. But never fear, Yeshua the Christ is with you always.